This is exactly how you can get 5 to 10 clients per month using LinkedIn outreach. I'm going to show you an automated way of doing this and a manual way of doing this, and how you can use the two methods together for the best results. Let's dive straight into it. What you're going to need are three things. One, you're going to need a niche that you're targeting. Two, you're going to need an offer in written form, also known as copy. Three, you're going to need a software to actually automate your messages to that audience. So I'm using HeyReach, and let's just dive straight into what we're going to do here. So in order to launch a campaign, we have to have a list of people that we're going to send this message to, right? So what's cool about HeyReach is that HeyReach actually has the ability to scrape Sales Navigator, and Sales Navigator is LinkedIn's ultimate tool for getting lists of leads that you want to reach out to. So for example, if we go into Sales Navigator here, I have a client who I'm targeting B2B SaaS companies for. And you can see I put in all my different requirements for what I want these people to be. I want them to be, the decision makers. I want them to have a company that has at least 11 people so they have enough of a budget to spend. And I want them to be in the B2B SaaS space, software development space. So I can take a link from Sales Navigator here, copy that, Command C. I can paste that into here and then search. And what this is going to do is it's going to search through and get about 1,000 results. And then you can already see it propagating some people here. These are all, vice presidents, VPs of marketing, marketing directors, CEOs. So we're targeting decision makers here. And then we go into our campaign. And by the way, if you don't have HeyReach, other softwares have adjacent ways of building lists. You can also use a service like LeadRocks to scrape LinkedIn. It doesn't do Sales Navigator, but there are many ways that you can scrape leads. I can make a whole other video about that. But for now, we're going to create a campaign. You just hit start a new campaign. I already kind of started one that I just named called Test Campaign. And let's just choose our B2B SaaS Sales Nav leads. And we're going to continue. And we're going to choose my account. And we're going to create a campaign. So the first thing we do is we want to send an invitation request. If you didn't see what I just did there, I'll do it again. Add action, send connection request. So we're going to be sending a connection request on LinkedIn. You can have the option to send it a personalized message. I usually just leave this blank. So I'll save that. And then if they accept our request, you see it kind of trees off here. We're going to let it wait 1 day. If they accept the request, we're going to send them our first message. So this is where your outreach copy will come into play. I have been targeting SEO agencies. I've been experimenting with different niches, but I've been targeting SEO agencies. It's been working very well. So what I will say is something like, hey, sorry for reaching out this way, but I wanted to see if you were open to a partnership. And I like to make these messages such that it feels very human. I don't like, hey, are you looking for cool businesses in your local area? Like, it just instantly sounds like you're a bot. You want this to sound like kind of a friend who has something sort of semi-serious to say is reaching out to you. So I might say something like, I have 7 people who need SEO, or I have 7 high-ticket leads who are in need of SEO services. And I wanted to see if I could send them your way. Mind if I share more info? And so, because I've already been doing lead gen for SEO agencies, I do have people that are constantly coming into my pipeline who are interested in SEO work. So I can say something like this to an SEO agency, and they're going to be much more likely to respond if they feel like, oh, okay, these leads are at the ready and I can just take them on immediately. There's value here. You can also say something like, for example, we could say, or just for demo purposes for you, hey, I know you probably get 1,804,472 messages per day on here, but I wanted to reach out. I can help you get 6 new clients this month for your SEO agency. And if it doesn't work, let's say even overcome an objection without paid ads. And if it doesn't work, you don't pay. Mind if I share how it works? You could also say something like, I have a system that's been helping SEO agencies get 6 new clients per month without paid ads. And what you want to be mindful of here is giving them concrete values. 6 new clients this month. So offer like value proposition within concrete time frame and risk reversal. If it doesn't work, you don't pay anything. And then really easy yes or no call to actions that are easy to respond to. If you say, mind if we jump on a call, it's a little bit more like, this random person just reached out to me, maybe not. If you say, mind if I share how it works, which I didn't spell right, then you kind of pique their interest. Mind if I share how my system works? Mind if I share more info? I like mind if I share how my system works, because if I were reading that, I'd be like, if they have something that I want and they have a system that can get it, yeah, I'd be curious. Maybe they'll just tell me for free how the system works, blah, blah, blah. And then they engage with you. You can get them on a call more easily, and you can kind of show them, hey, this might be really complicated and time consuming for you to do. Let me do it for you. Moving on. So they've gotten the first message. You want to wait about 4 to 5 days for, let's just do 5. Add an action, send a message, say, hey, just curious, did you get a chance to see my last message? Notice how short all of these messages are, and notice how every question is a yes or no. It kind of forces an easy response out of them. It doesn't force a response out of them. That's what the next message will do. But it makes it easy to respond to, right? So easy, polite, wait 5 more days. If they don't respond, they get yet another message. Send message. Say something like, 3rd time's the charm. I'm a real human, LOL. And depending on your niche, if you're dealing with really hyper-professional people who don't have a sense of humor, then you might say, like, I promise I'm a real person. But the more you make it seem like you are, in fact, a real human, the more you kind of can be theatrical, whimsical, playful, the more responses you'll get. Now I reiterate my offer very concisely. I have 7 high-ticket leads who need SEO help, and I was wondering if I could refer them to you. Let me know if you're interested, or I'll just keep following up. You can say something like this. For my particular offer, I probably won't say something like, or I'll just keep following up. I might say something like, or I can pass them on to another agency. And this will kind of, this is a little bit more fitting to my offer because it's just kind of like plays to their ego a little bit. Save that. And then we can do one final message. I like to do this because I think it works well. And I learned this from some of the best lead generation players in the game. What we're gonna do is, I'm gonna type in detective emoji, get a load of this. We're going to copy the detective. I like the full-grown detective, but for the sake of brevity, we're gonna do the child detective or the teen detective. We just send them that, and you'd be surprised how when someone's perusing their inbox, they get a detective emoji in their inbox, and it just stands out. It's like, why did someone just send me a little detective? Like this, everything else is like, I hope this finds you well, and they're scrolling through like, I don't care, you don't really care about how I feel, and then they see detective, and it's like, huh, what's that? And I've actually gotten messages from this from people who have not responded to any of the previous messages. Also, you would change this so that it's not like if they don't respond after one day, they end the campaign. We'll do like after a month. If they still haven't accepted our request, we can just boot them out of the campaign. Continue. Hooray. I'm not going to launch this right now, but I will show you that this stuff works, right? So if I go to my account here, you can see that I'm getting a lot of interested responses, right? These are all people who are interested in the offer that I've put in front of them. Like, I'm interested. You can see this works. This was within the span of just a couple days, and a lot of them I've already responded to, so they're not even showing up here. But I was just getting flooded with responses like, yes, I want this. And what you'll find is that not every offer that you put out there is going to just instantly flood you with replies. But if you use this and you iterate, then you can get your offer out there. You can see like, okay, maybe my reply rate is only 15% and most of them are just like not interested. Then it means that either your offer is not resonating with the target audience because it's not good, or because you are not getting in front of the right people, which means you need to refine your lead lists better. It could also just be that the way that your copy is written is bad. So you might have a good offer, but you're not really good at positioning it. So that's the automated way. This software and most softwares will send out about 40 to 50 messages per day. Right now, most are capped at about 40. And so now I'm going to show you the manual way that I can reach out to people. So instead of just scraping all these people and putting them into HeyReach, what you could also do is get Sales Navigator, a very worthwhile investment, especially if you go on Fiverr and then pay someone from India, for example, 25 or 30 bucks, and they'll give you a month instead of the 80 bucks it costs on LinkedIn. And essentially what you can do is you can put in your parameters here. Again, say we're targeting B2B SaaS, or if you're using this URL for your automation, maybe you do something a little different. Maybe you change the geography so you're only reaching out to people in, say, San Francisco. I'm going to include that. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to go and send these people messages manually, right? So you might say something like, partnership, Puneet. Sorry if I butchered that pronunciation. Hey, sorry for reaching out this way. I just wanted to see if you were open to a partnership. This is for a SaaS company, right? So my offer is going to be a little different. I might say, I've helped companies like Synthesis AI get 200 plus demos per month without paid ads, and I think my organic system would work well for customer success box 2. If it doesn't work, you don't pay anything. You open to chat. You could say something like that. It's a pretty killer message. You could say, mind if I share how my system works? Right, so then you can go through, you can copy this, and notice I used Customer Success Box because that's the company I see he works at now. He's the founder of it, in fact. And so I send that, and then I would go through and I would just paste that into the message box again, and just change out stuff like Customer Success Box. I'll change to Zap Scale. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I might say partnership. That was me. And then you just rinse and repeat this, right? Send. I'm not going to send it for test purposes, but you just keep going through, keep pasting. And this way you can get, you get 50 in-mail credits per month, but also a lot of these profiles are open, meaning it doesn't require a credit to reach out to them. So you can do this if you say you pump out like 30 of these a day, maybe even go for more, 50 a day. It'll take you about, 30 to 45 minutes to do so. Unless you're really fast, you could maybe even do it in 15, 20. And you have HeyReach running. HeyReach, when it maxes out, sends 40 a day. And, you could even link multiple LinkedIn accounts so that you could be, if you had 3 LinkedIn accounts synced up to this, you could be sending 120 outreaches automated a day, plus 50 manual, and you'd be doing 170 outreaches just on LinkedIn alone, which those are starting to get pretty good numbers. Like if you're sending out even 100 messages a day, which I think should be your goal minimum if you're serious about getting clients into your business, then if you're getting 100 a day out to the right audience, then you will get replies, you will get clients, and you can probably expect 1 client per 1,000 to 2,000 messages that you send out. So if you use that metric, you can reverse engineer exactly how many messages you need to be sending out to hit your target of how many clients you want. I got 3 clients within my first month of this approach, sending like 80 messages. So it kind of depends. If I had sent out 200 messages a day, I could have gotten 8 clients. I could have gotten, you never know. It all depends on how good your offer is. That's really the main thing. But if you have a strong offer, you state it concisely, and you get it out to 100 plus people per day, you will be getting new clients every single month into your business. If you, again, have a good offer, state it concisely, get it in front of the right audience, and do a high volume of outreach. So that is my automated and my manual approach to LinkedIn outreach. If you are a B2B business that wants help with lead generation and you want me to set up a system like this for you, please click on the link in the description and you can book a call with me and we can get these kind of systems up and running. I do way beyond LinkedIn. I also do email, I do Facebook, I can do Instagram, all depending and custom tailored to your business. So if you see this and you're like, wow, that looks really cool and I want more clients flowing into my business, but I don't want to take this all on logistically myself, then that is what my business hologram agency is dedicated to. So please click the link in the bio and let's chat. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.